G'day friends, today we are making some very simple, very delicious mushroom and no beef pies. This recipe is super simple, handful of ingredients as I've got here, and it's gonna take no time to whip up at all. If you love your mushrooms, if you love a little bit of pepper, you are gonna love these delicious, simple pies that you can whip up in no time. Anyway, I've just got my fry pan with a little bit of oil heating up here, and we're just gonna start off with browning some brown onion. So this is one brown onion, chopped up, diced up, chuck it in the fry pan, hear the sizzle. All we are gonna do now, we're gonna chuck in maybe about a cup and a half of mushrooms diced up as well. So all we're gonna do, we're just gonna brown up your onion and mushroom to start off with, and then we're gonna chuck in some more ingredients from there. So this is mostly browned up now, but what we're gonna chuck in now to brown it up as well, we've got 400 grams of plant-based mince. So everyone has their favorite, but we're gonna just chuck this in now, brown this up along with your onion and mushroom. Also, if you wanna make it a bit more wholesome, you can use TVP. TVP works really well. And you can bulk it up a little bit as well. You can have a mix of plant-based mince and TVP if you want to bulk it up a little bit. So it doesn't get much simpler now with the other ingredients. So we've got 2 cups of beef stock here. So this beef stock is from the brand Massel. The Massel stock cubes are all vegan friendly. So if you can find a vegan friendly stock, definitely go for that one. But if you can't, vegetable stock still works perfectly. All you probably will have to do is probably put in like maybe a tablespoon of soy sauce and maybe a teaspoon to a tablespoon of Vegemite or Marmite, like a yeast sort of base spread, giving it kind of like that beefy sort of flavor. So that would work absolutely fine if you can't find your beef stock that is vegan friendly. And then also we've got 2 tablespoons of tomato paste here, like a bit of a tomato flavor. And then you just want to chuck in about a teaspoon of pepper as well. So this is going to make it a little bit saucier now with the stock and the tomato paste, and the pepper is going to give that pepper taste. So you can do a teaspoon, or if you love pepper, you can go a little bit more adventurous and go for a tablespoon of pepper. I'm just going to whack this in now. Chuck in our tomato paste as well. We're gonna stir that round for a bit until the sauce starts to thicken up a little bit, but we're gonna chuck in one more final ingredient very, very soon. So this is bubbling away right here. It's starting to thicken up a little bit. So what you can do, if you're a little bit pressed from time, you can chuck in some plain flour that will help with the process. So I've got 2 tablespoons of plain flour here. We're just gonna whack that in, stir that around, and that's gonna help thicken up your sauce a lot quicker. You know, you've got some time on your hand. It's not necessary, but it will help thicken up that sauce really quickly. So anyway, we're gonna keep stirring this until it gets a really nice consistency. Then we are gonna finish off with the final part with some puff pastry and a pie maker if you have one. This is gonna be so delicious. Got a couple sheets of puff pastry here, for and out. This amazing device here, the pie maker, is a worthy investment for time poor people and people who love just chucking anything into a pie. So this one you can get from Kmart for $5 for a 4-1. They have like a 6 pie maker for $29. There's other brands out on the market as well. Essentially, this is the sandwich press of the pie making world. All you do, chuck in some puff pastry, chuck in your filling, chuck some puff pastry on top, press it down, a couple minutes later, and you have delicious golden brown pies. If you do not have a pie maker, what works equally as well is like a muffin tray. Fill that out with some puff pastry, put your filling in, puff pastry on the top, and whack it in the oven until it's golden brown. Today, we're using this pie maker. Definitely worth investing in a pie maker. So anyway, this sauce is unreal. You could just eat it itself. It is that delicious. It's a little bit saucy, texture is great. Flavors are fantastic. So a couple tablespoons into each pie. Probably gonna make about a dozen pies out of this. So this is fantastic, super simple as I said. So there we go, filling in the pies. Pie maker also has a handy little tool here. So we're just gonna do the tops, whack the tops on, and then press it down. And then like literally 5 minutes, you're gonna have delicious pies. So there we go, whack it down and see you in 5 minutes. Well, here we go, friends. As I said, a couple of minutes in that amazing pie maker. You really need to get yourself a pie maker, it's unreal. But check out these golden pies here, check that out. Delicious, they've come together so well. Super simple recipe. Cut one open. Unreal texture in there. Mushroom, onion, plant-based mince, and all sorts of flavoring in there. It is like your traditional Aussie pie. Chuck on some tomato sauce if you want to, but they are just fantastic by themselves. Super, super delicious. So there we go, friends. Another super simple and super delicious vegan friendly recipe for you guys to try out at home. Really hope you enjoyed this recipe. For more amazing vegan recipes, definitely check out my website, thatvegandad.net, for more recipes. Otherwise, I have a bunch of vegan friendly cooking videos that you can check out on this channel as well. So definitely check out that playlist. That is it for now. So I'm gonna just have a pie or two right now. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, chuck a like, share it around, and comment below of what recipe you would love to see next. So until then, friends, catch you soon.